Hi everyone, this is David Lee again from Physical Therapy and Balance Center, Germantown, doing another video. A common question that comes up a lot of times from patients is, when do I ice versus when do I heat? And like all answers, it depends. And so let me talk a little bit about the difference between icing and heating. General rule of thumb is if the injury, the trauma is new, we want to ice it. If it's more chronic or it's been a while, we want to heat it. Rule of thumb, but there are also exceptions. Whenever you have a new injury like an ankle sprain or a muscle contusion or a strain, you're going to naturally swell up. And that swelling is actually good for you. It's your body's way of healing, but it's also very painful and it can limit the amount of rehabilitation that we can do. So in those instances, we want to ice. And the great thing about ice is it causes our arteries and our blood vessels to constrict, and that slows down the swelling to an area. So icing is generally the rule of thumb for what we call acute injuries or acute stage of healing, where it's the injury just occurred. So we recommend a product called Thera Pearl, and they have a gel pack. And the great thing about these is they can be heated and frozen as well. So you can use it for both applications, for cold or heat. Now, the gel packs are great because they mold well around irregular areas, like if you're doing your elbow or your shoulder or your back. So obviously our bodies have curvatures to them. If you want to get a nice even application, these are fantastic for doing so. The only concern with gel packs is that you want to probably create a little paper towel barrier in between, because when you do freeze these and we apply it, they don't melt quickly, and that's a good thing. But the bad part about that is if it's applied too long, you can also get a little freezer burn, so to speak. Versus using ice cubes. If you wanted to just get a bag of ice and put that on, that's good as well. The great thing about ice is it melts while you're applying it to your body part, and a little water barrier occurs that keeps you safe from any kind of frostbite or frost burn. And so you can apply those a lot longer. But for gel packs, we recommend using a little layer of paper towel. A wet paper towel would be ideal, and applying it. And generally we want to apply it for about 20 to 25 minutes and regularly. So if it's really acute, like an ankle sprain that just happened, we would recommend you ice it for 25 minutes, if you can, on the hour, as much as possible, with it elevated. Because we want to limit the amount of swelling and we want to limit the amount of pain. Heating generally is for muscle pain, joint pain, where it's really achy and deep and you want to just get some soothing effect. When you have a chronic situation like chronic back pain that's been lasting more than a month, and you have really tight muscles, achy muscles, heat is a great application for that. It's very safe. We use in the clinic something called moist heat, where we use a heat pack that produces a little bit more of a sauna effect, if you can say that. These guys won't do that, but if you microwave it, you can get a heating effect just as easily with that as well. Again, you just gotta be careful not to burn yourself from that, so you can go the opposite way of get a thermal burn from a heat pack. But again, they're fairly safe and you can apply it. And there are electric ones as well that are very good for people who have back pain and they want to use it on their chair or in their car. We do have these in the office for you if you'd like to purchase them. We get them at a pretty steep discount. The one I showed you here is really for larger areas like the low back. We have one for the neck as well. And then we have these smaller ones for, they call it a sport pack. Again, for ankles, contusions to the elbow, different parts. We can recommend those for you depending on what you're trying to ice. But we have them here, and if you're interested, please give us a call or email us and we can ship it to you. You can come in and we'll pick it up from us as well. However you want, we can get them into your hands and for you to use and have. And if you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you.